What's up YouTube? DJ Avionics back in the studio. Just had an awesome gig out there. Oh, it was crazy. But today I'm going to be showing you guys my DJ setup. Now I've got two DJ setups. My turntable setup and then my controller setup. I'll show later in this video. So first, I love using turntables because I'm a scratch DJ and I love to beat juggle and mess with turntablism. The turntables that I love to use are my Reloop RP8000 Advanced Hybrid Torque turntables. Now these bad boys have a nice high torque for when scratching and beat juggling, so there's basically no lag or delay with start-stopping the platter. The pitch slider, it goes from 8% to 16% to 15% plus or minus, so I have a wide range of BPMs that I can transition from. Like if I want to go to Old Town Road to Wobble. Old Town Road 70 BPM, Wobble is 95 BPM. I can transition easily with that big pitch slider, but in reality I'm never going to play Old Town Road unless there's money involved. And I do play the hell out of the wobble. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. And also, these turntables have advanced MIDI functionality, meaning you can control Serato DJs, hot cues, loops, samples, and more right from the turntable. Another advanced feature of this turntable is that you are able to select and scroll through your music library using the Tracks encoder knob, and it'll load right into that deck. The cartridge and stylus I like to use is the Shure M44G brand. These have been around for a long time and are basically an industry standard. With that being said, some groundbreaking innovative technology within the last year is called the phase. Now the phase consists of a receiver dock and two remotes that get placed on your control vinyl. And it basically simulates a needle and it eliminates all the kinds of problems that a cartridge presents. Bass distortion, windy conditions, wear and tear on your vinyl dust, and the occasional times when that drunk girl's hanging out in the DJ booth and accidentally bumps into your turntable, causing the turntable to skip. You want to slap her for that, right? And also the phase remotes last for several hours at your gig, so you won't have a problem. I always have my needles on standby though, sitting in their arms just in case one of the remotes die. Moving on to the mixer, I use the Rane 72. It is a Serato ready mixer and has a lot of features. I'm not going to go over every single feature, just the ones that I like to use the most. So right away you see the screen. It's a touch screen and you are able to look at your library, scroll and select and load to either deck. And if you switch views, you can actually see your waveforms from Serato in vertical format. How cool is that? Now you can change some of the effects parameters using the screen by touch and the knobs and buttons. And to toggle your effects, you actually use those toggle switches. Another awesome feature about this mixer is the pads. These are MPC style pads. And what's really cool about it is each side is independent from one another. Meaning you can have pitch play on one side and your hot cues on the other side. Moving on, let's move on to the channel faders and the crossfader. Now these are the Mag 3 tension adjustable faders. It has a really good feel, they're really durable, and you can adjust the resistance of sliding and pushing these faders back and forth, up and down. You can adjust the contour of your faders, whether you want them slow, whether you want them fast. I have two laptops. The reason why I have two laptops is because one can handle the Las Vegas heat better than the other. Okay, my 2018 MacBook Pro 15-inch is great, it's strong, it's reliable. The other laptop is a 2011 15-inch MacBook Pro. The internal fans on the 2011 laptop are bigger and stronger and more reliable than a 2018, thus it'll be able to handle that Las Vegas heat. Both laptops run Serato DJ Pro and Mix Emergency for video DJing. Serato Video straight up sucks in comparison in my opinion. The headphones I use are currently the Audio-Technica ATH M50Xs. I've had these things for about 5 years now. They have good sound quality, they're reliable, they're comfortable on the ears. The cord is nice and long enough to reach the mixer if I'm jumping up and down too much. So if I have a gig and there's not a lot of space for my turntable setup, I'm going to bring my Pioneer Ddj Sr2 controller. The number one thing I love about this controller is that it's optionally USB powered, which means you don't need to bring that plug with you. It's one less thing to plug in, or in my case, one less thing to forget at home. For the most part, The Ddj Sr2 has all the same functions as its other siblings in the Pioneer Ddj series. Only thing is, I really can't scratch with these jog wheels. It's just not the same feeling and doesn't have the true latency as control vinyl on the wheels of steel. But it's an all-in-one lightweight and compact solution for me that I can transport in my DJ backpack. And there you have it, folks, my two DJ setups that I have and use out for my gigs. Now when I'm at home, I always have the turntables set up so I can just jump on and practice my scratching and beat juggling. I'll be making a video in the near future on the two different backpacks that I use when I go out to my gigs. As always, if you like this video, please hit that like, please hit that subscribe, leave any comments or video suggestions down below. Till next time, guys, bye Felicia.